Hi friends, today I'm sharing a full day of meals that help me lose weight, stay healthy and feel amazing. Let's get straight into it. So my coffee is brewing right now. I use salted caramel, like about 2 pumps of salted caramel. It's 0 sugar, French vanilla. I use 1 pump, 0 sugar as well. And then I have my frothed whole milk to add to my coffee. Here I have my toasted sourdough bread, prosciutto, and turkey slice. I think I'm just gonna do one because I'm not really hungry like that. Meal prep save time, so I had my eggs boiled. Just gonna add some salt. A little bit of black pepper. Just a little bit of mustard, Dijon mustard. Sriracha girl, just a little bit. I have my frothed milk here. And there we have it. This is my breakfast for today. I'm gonna sit and enjoy that and just take in some spiritual food while I take my meal in. So hey friends, I just finished having my breakfast. I'm still having my coffee. I have work at 10 a.m. this morning. I have only one client today, but I have a lot of little run around to do. I need to go to the groceries and pick up some stuff because I am making what I eat in a day video and I have nothing really in terms of vegetables and complex carbs. I have none of that, so I need to pick up some so I can be able to make something for lunch. I'm not sure what I'm having yet. I'm just gonna come up with something. I did have, for the last 2 days, I've been nibbling on the squash. I made a squash, I baked a squash and a whole chicken. So I had that for the last 2 days. I've been having that for my meal, and that kept me for basically 3 days. So now I have chicken breast. I may do something with chicken breast or fish, I'm not sure. And probably some vegetables, some quinoa or some rice. And yeah, or some sweet potatoes. I haven't had sweet potatoes in like a week. So I may do something with some sweet potatoes and probably do a nice salad or something. And I will have my protein smoothie after my workout. Not this morning. I think I'll have the protein smoothie after my walk today because I'm still pretty much full. But whenever I break my fast, I break it with high protein meals. This morning I managed to get about 20 grams of protein. I normally aim for 35 to 40 grams of protein with my first meal. But as I said, I'm not that hungry, so I just had just one I showed in the video. That's all I had, and that's about 20 grams of protein. So I will try to make up my 130, 150 grams for the rest of the day. So I will incorporate, probably do some snacks and my smoothie, try to load it up a bit. So I'm not sure if I mentioned, normally I fast for 13 hours and then my eating windows is 10 hours. That I'm still fasting. I'm not strict on the fasting because I have days that I will go off, like I'm not fasting. Like during my cycle, I decide to just let my body do its thing and don't fast. So during that time, I just have like a, 3 days where I just eat at any time. However, because I trained myself over the years, I cannot see myself eating late in the evening. So by 5, 6 o'clock, I am done. I just cannot see myself eating after that. Someone asked me recently, ways that you can actually break that habit, eating in the evening time. What used to work for me is to brush my teeth, because anytime I brush my teeth, I don't want anything after that. So that was something that I had adapted back then. I don't need to do it anymore because as I said, I'm just programmed like I don't want to eat after 5. Yeah. So you brush your teeth. I think that works because it helped me in the past. And what else? Probably do your workout in the evening if that works for you, because that's a form of distraction. That is, like you have your meal and then you just decide to do a workout. You kind of take your mind off food. So these are little tricks and tips that had helped me in the past. And however, if I'm going out, if there's a event and I have to go out and it involves food, I will eat. I would not not have fun. So I live a balance. My life is not boring when coming to food. I go out, I have food, I mingle, but I just have the discipline. So if I'm going out in the evening time, say for example, I know dinner will be late, I'll try to end my fast later in the day, which sometimes is difficult, or sometimes I just don't fast at all. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna leave that day as an open day, because I really don't like skipping meals. Like, for example, I love breakfast. I could not have lunch, not have dinner, but breakfast, I need to have my breakfast. Even though it's 12 o'clock in the day, I will break my fast with a breakfast meal, like my coffee, what have you. I just need that in the morning. So enough of me rambling. I'm gonna get this kitchen clean up, finish my coffee, and then go do my workout. This is day 3 of my workout for the week. So my strength, I'm getting it in this week. Last week I kind of slacked because 2 days because I had my cycle. So I'll talk to you lunchtime. Hey friends, so I am making lunch. My lunch today is a smoothie. I'm not sure if the camera can pick me up. In the cup I have some water, less than half of a banana, some blue. So I'm gonna put some chia seed. Normally I like to ground my chia seeds, but the girl ain't have time today. I have a lot of errands. I have some hemp seeds here. I'm going to use one of my yogurt, my homemade yogurt. So if you have not yet checked out that shop, do so. I'm just going to use everything, just some extra protein to get my protein in. So you see my yogurt came out really nice. Blend it up a bit just to get it all mixed up before I add my protein powder. So I'm going to add my protein powder. And this is lunch. Here I am making some overnight oats, which I'll refrigerate for about 2 hours and have later as my snack. I'm using whole milk, yogurt, rolled oats, chia seeds, protein powder, blueberries, and just a splash of maple syrup. I blend everything together, pop it in the fridge, and enjoy it later. It's creamy, filling, and gives me about 28 grams of protein per serving. Is the final meal of the day. I have here some leftover roasted chicken, the whole chicken that I had, and some hummus, roasted squash that I did fresh today with potatoes. I also have some edamame that I just steam and in salt water. This is what I eat in a day to stay on track with my weight loss. Nothing fancy, just foods that works for me. Remember, progress looks different for everyone. See you next time. Make sure to subscribe.